Hey everybody, how you doing? Well, that's good. Welcome to PHLY Flyers, the shootout, broadcasting live here at the Xfinity studio. I'm Bill Matz, that's Kelly Hinkle, and we have been having so much fun with mailbag questions, we figured why not wrap it up with a little bonus content for you, because Kelly, I saved this one for you because I thought you would have strong thoughts about it. I really thought you would, and it is from Patsy. He asks, or she, I don't know. It looks like a guy in the picture, but I can't tell what the picture is.
Me neither.
It might
Could
be
like John Stevens or
yeah,
something.
it might be like it might be Howie Roseman. I can't tell from here. Would you rather have Zeev Buium, Gabe Perreault, and James Hagens, or Porter Martone, Jett Luchanko, and Oliver Bonk? Now, it is an interesting question because these are players the Flyers directly chose their current prospect pool over. And I think everyone has a pretty high opinion of Zeev Buium, Gabe Perreault, and James Hagens. The fact that it's a 3-for-3, like, would you swap it straight up? Because Hagens and Martone, to me, I was like, I don't really care. I'll take them both. I kind of like Martone a little more because I think it's a guarantee his game translates. But if they had gone Hagens, I'd be like, hell yeah, we got the guy who probably could have gone number one.
Right.
Like, he was the presumed number one a year ago and then suddenly didn't have the superstar year in the NCAA as a freshman.
Right.
So he fell. And he fell pretty far.
Pretty far.
And the Flyers ended up going.
Teams passed over him.
Yeah. And the Flyers end up going with Porter Martone, who I think I liked more, but it is a debate. Now, Luchanko and Buium, that was a at the draft party, a groan-inducing choice. When they have Buium, he's there, trade the pick one slot, Minnesota takes him, and then the Flyers come right back and take Jett Luchanko instead. And then the Bonk Perreault thing, maybe Perreault is the better player. But if there was a shadow of a doubt, yeah, he's a cutter guy. We can't risk losing another dude. We can't risk losing another first-round pick. I know if I am an 18, 19-year-old kid and my buddy is like, this organization sucks, they treated me bad, I'd be like, well, then screw them. I'm on your side. Maybe I treat the Flyers the exact same way. So you went with a defenseman who plays for an organization that we're comfortable with. Love the London Knights. Almost call them the Golden Knights. They love the London Knights. They have a direct connection with them. And it's a star-studded organization. Like, those guys turn out. Those guys, they are a pro. It's like drafting out of Alabama. Exactly. You know what you're getting. But in a 3-for-3 world, Buium, Perreault, Hagens kind of seems more attractive than Martone, Luchanko, and Bonk to me.
So why? Because, okay, here's the thing that annoys me about these kinds of questions. The framing of this question, asking this question, is coming from a place of the Flyers screwed up 3 draft picks, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Wouldn't you rather have these other 3 dudes? And my question to you is, right now, with the evidence that you have seen with your eyeballs, what makes Zeev Buium better than Jett Luchanko?
That's a great question.
Because Buium got some NHL time. Wasn't that great?
He didn't.
He looked pretty average.
I think a lot of us, like, I feared Buium was going to step on the ice. And listen, Cale Makar is one of one. But like
the way people were acting on draft night was that Buium was going to step into the league and be Cale Makar, and this was the biggest mistake that anyone has ever made in their lives, and the Flyers are ruined because of it. There is zero evidence today that Buium is going to be a better or more impactful NHL player than Jett Luchanko. The real answer is we don't know, because neither one of them has had a career yet of any note. They've had like a handful of games between them. I don't have any reason to believe what I saw from Jett Luchanko in the NHL as a 17-year-old child.
Yeah, like
pretty good.
A guy who turned 18 well after he was drafted.
Yeah. A literal child.
Yeah. I think it's the Bonk Perreault thing. That's with each player, there's an individual case, but the 3 versus our 3, I do think that group of 3 is more attractive. But I am not down on this group of, like, I don't think Martone especially, but Martone, Luchanko, Bonk is a bad group.
I keep wanting to say Yannick Perreault. I'm gonna say it at least once. Someone's gonna.
I have been doing it with with Dvorak.
Oh,
Radek. I keep wanting to be like, no, Radek, and it's Christian. It's a different guy. You're old.
I haven't seen much of Gabe Perreault play.
He's only played 5 games, in regular season games.
I'm not going to pretend that I have some kind of like firm base of evidence that he is good or not. I don't know. That said, okay, everyone, when they made the Bonk pick over Perreault, so many people were very mad. Taking out the Cutter thing, since that Bonk pick was made, like the evidence keeps mounting for the fact that maybe the Flyers were onto something when they took Bonk right there. Looks like he might be pretty good. Maybe he's going to turn into something. Now, okay, is a lot of that the fact that he plays for the Hershey Bears of the major juniors? Like he plays for a professional hockey organization in every way, shape, or form. It could be some of it as a result of that, but also like it's like a chicken and egg thing. Like maybe he's going to be good, better than he would have been otherwise.
Some of these guys have to make this thing. Some of these guys are the drivers of this thing.
Exactly. Like, and maybe the fact that he plays for such a good team is going to make him into a better hockey player than he would have been if he was playing for Guelph, like poor Jett is stuck doing. I just don't, at this point, I'm like, no, I'm sticking with my dudes. Because they're my dudes now. Like, I would die for each and every one of these players because they're my players now. And I am trusting Danny Briere. Like, I'm going to trust until I have reason not to. And right now, there's no evidence that the other 3 guys are better than the 3 that we took. Is it possible that they end up being? Sure. But I don't know. So right now, I'm not switching because right now, I'm psyched about Porter Martone. I think he's got a lot of potential to be something good. I'm psyched about Luchanko based on what I've seen from him. The wheels especially are just going to be a lot of fun to watch. And Bonk, I'm kind of excited about the idea that like they might have drafted a guy that looked like a reach that ends up being like a really impactful NHL defenseman. That's going to be cool because we never win those types of things. We never find a guy like that shouldn't have been taken there that ends up working out. So, like, would I fly? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't switch them. I'm not switching.
Just, like, I didn't accept this excuse. Like, if you just liked Luchanko better than Buium, like, listen, you're the one scouting it. I said at the time with Nolan Patrick, like, when that whole thing, like, yeah, he was the consensus, but you're not getting paid to do the consensus thing. Like, we could just have AI do it then.
Right,
like,
exactly.
Either artificial intelligence or Allen Iverson, one or the other. Like, you're paid to be right. Yeah. And listen, if they're just right about Luchanko because they think, like, listen, we did the scouting and we like this guy better than this guy. Like, if the excuse was, well, we have these other smallish defensemen, it's, well, you know, maybe Emil Andre isn't that good, and we don't need to, like, account for him because this guy is the best version of what Emil Andre could be, so, like, just draft him. But if you think Luchanko's better, all right, and then if it's a tie, yeah, let's go for need because we took the center. I will say, though, like, with Gabe Perreault specifically, he's 5'11", 178, according to Hockey Reference. He's a right winger. He shoots lefty. I think we have enough of those guys. Like, I will say, like, because we actually know that Mishkov is good. They took a right winger who shoots lefty earlier in that draft. We actually know that Travis Konechny is good. Like, these aren't projections or just hoping Emil Andre or Jamie Drysdale turns out. Like, we know that these dudes are actually good. Where is he going to fit into all of that?
Yeah.
I will accept that excuse for, like, that pick specifically. Like, you know what? A right shot defenseman is more important than a potential scoring winger, of which we already have an abundance. It's the only thing we have a lot of. I think I'll take that. It's the Buium Luchanko thing. But like you said, we haven't, much like a lot of teams passed on Hagens, and maybe that was wrong, and we're all like just prisoners of the Florida Panthers. Well, he's small, nothing you can do about that. Like, he's just not good enough because he's too little. Like, a lot of teams, there was a lot of defensemen that went before Zeev Buium.
Yep.
it's not as if he was Heiskanen or Makar, and it's like,
Nope.
yeah, the top guys. Like, they didn't pass on Matthew Schaefer here, you know? It is a little bit of a risk. He is an undersized scoring defenseman. Sometimes those guys really turn out and they're awesome, and sometimes they're third pair guys you shelter who put up a ton of power play points, but that's it.
Yeah.
Like, it can go either way. Would I rather have Buium, Perreault, Hagens, Martone, Luchanko, Bonk? I think I like Martone so much the others don't matter.
I love that.
I think that's what it comes down to.
That's good.
Like,
I like that.
I think I like Buium better than Luchanko. I think the Perreault Bonk thing is like, kind of a push, and circumstance puts it in the Flyers' favor to go, like, I'll accept the Flyers' excuses of Boston College, and we have enough of these guys. So I'm going to go, yeah, because of Martone, I'm going to stick with R3. But it is a conversation. Like, it is all right, Danny, you are on the clock with this stuff. I don't think he has a short leash. I don't think he's on a hot seat. But just in terms of my perception of where this thing is going, it's like, we need you to be right about Jett Luchanko. We need you to be right about Porter Martone.
Oh, definitely. Like, there's no doubt about that.
It was a risk.
Like, I don't have any reason to believe that he wasn't.
No.
Like, if Luchanko had come in for those few games as a child and looked like complete garbage, maybe then it would be like, I don't know, maybe not. If he had, like, I know he didn't light the world on fire with the Phantoms. He played a few games with the Phantoms, right? Yeah, he didn't light the world on fire down there either, but he also wasn't actively bad. He was at the time so young. And the fact that he could even hang in the NHL is remarkable.
That's like, yeah, no.
And that gives me hope that he's going to be good. And here's the thing. There's a very obvious world in which both Buium and Luchanko are really good hockey players. And if that happens, then, like, I would still take Luchanko over Buium because we need centers more. They're more important.
Luchanko is right now 9 days away. 9 days away from turning 19. He was just playing in the AHL playoffs. The AHL is a 20 and over league.
Yeah.
He held his own.
Yeah.
And it might take a while with Jett. I do think it is a project, but it may ultimately pay off because he has the details of his game, he has the IQ, and he has blazing speed.
Well, that's
like, you can build from there.
Yeah, and I don't think it's a project because of some deficiency, the way that Nesbitt is a project because of deficiency. He's
not 19 years old yet.
He's a kid.
He was drafted 14 months ago. He's not 19 yet.
They were playing a long game with this pick.
And perhaps that's what it comes down to, and it all works out.
I just hope, isn't there some way they can, like, force a trade to get him to London or something? Like, there's got to be some kind of behind-the-scenes machinations that Briere can do to get him out of Guelph.
I think he's going to get out of Guelph by moving to Voorhees. Yeah. I think he's going to be playing for the team. I think he's going to be the 4C, but they find other ice time for him on the PK, maybe the second power play.
Okay.
He could be like Sean Couturier, and Couturier did it in the year he was drafted.
That's true.
Now, Jett played the 4 games last year, but, like, listen, he was a freshly turned 18-year-old. I can see a world. I really do think Jett has a legit chance to make this team.
I would really like that. That would make things a lot more fun for us.
It certainly would.
Yeah.
All right, and that was fun. That is the shootout. Little bonus content for you here on a Tuesday. I don't know when it's going to get posted, but you can probably tell by what we're wearing and who's here, what day we recorded it. But that is it. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching us in the Xfinity studio. I'm Bill Matz. That's Kelly Hinkle. Be excellent to each other.